Hello, everybody. You guys know me. I'm Harry James. Next up for the Sooners, we'll preview two games for the Sooners. They'll do a pre-Thanksgiving Day game. This one will be against Houston Baptist and the Wildcats. You can catch that one on the Bally Sports Oklahoma TV station, I believe Wednesday, 7 o'clock. And then you're looking for something to do before you freeze your rear end off in Stillwater? Well, what if you could watch the team on the TV and try to get their first big significant win in college basketball? You got a chance to do that. Central Florida. The team will be out in Orlando spending time with Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and the Disney characters as they go to UCF and the Knights at 1 o'clock on the ESPN Plus, the new Plus app. All right, guys, we'll preview both these games coming up next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Welcome back to my preview show, everybody. I'm Harry James. We'll start with Houston Baptist, as Mike Staley would call them, and they are. You can catch that game on Bally Sports Oklahoma at 7 o'clock Wednesday, right before your Thanksgiving Day fun. Houston Baptist, 16-9. 4-12 in league play last year. Southland Conference, by the way. They lost in the Southland Conference 62-52 to Lamar. Yes, that Lamar of Billy Tubbs. Their head coach, Rob Cantrell, a 1988 grad from Arkansas, and is in his 31st year with Houston Baptist. Helping him get back to the tournament again for 2021, Bryson Young and Zatone Boothman. Bryce Young, number 3, Bryson Young for them, averages 10.7 points per ball game, 2.3 rebounds, 0.7 assists per ball game this year so far. While Zatone Boothman, 10.7 points per ball game, 3 boards, and 1.0 assists per ball game for the Houston Baptist. Sooners will then play the Knights of UCF. 8-11 last year. They were 8-10 last year in the American League. They lost to Memphis by 8, 70-62 in the quarterfinal round of the American Conference, the AAC. Their head coach, Johnny Dawkins, 1986 grad from, well, he's a Dookie, and he's in his 6th year in charge of Central Florida. Helping him get back to where they want to be, what about Tristan Newton and J.J. Miles? Tristan Newton, 14.5 points per ball game, 4.5 boards, 4.0 assists per ball game. While J.J. Miles, 11 points per ball game, 3.5 rebounds, 0.5 assists per ball game for the Knights of Central Florida. Now for our good guys, the Sooners, SWENRS of Oklahoma, 16-11, 9-8 in Big 12 league play last year. Made it all the way to the tournament, lost in the second round to Gonzaga, 87-71. Head coach is Porter Moser. He's a 1990 grad from Creighton University and is in his first year in charge of the Crimson and Creed. Leading scorers for Oklahoma this year, number 35, Tanner Groves, is doing really good for the Sooners, as is number 2, Umoja Gibson. We'll start with Tanner Groves, the new kid. 35 Tanner Groves averages 18.0 points per ball game, 7.0 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per ball game, while Umoja Gibson averages 11.5 points per ball game, 2.0 boards, and 0.5 assists per ball game for the Sooners of Oklahoma. Alright guys, that will wrap this thing up in a bow and do it. Have a great Thanksgiving. You guys know the rest. You can catch this in all my other videos on the YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. Also, Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on the Twitter box, at Hypeman Harry. Alright guys, thanks for watching and enjoy your Thanksgiving, guys. Have a good one. Boomer!